I got inspired last year to make these super cute purse memory Dex cards by KatPaperLove. She's amazing. I think she did a live video, and I made these, but I never shared this tutorial with you. I had recorded it, but I never really edited it and uploaded it, so I figured I'll look for the footage and do it now. This one here that I made most recently is 4.5 by 3.5. I made it a little bit smaller, and this is how the inside looks. So if you want to see how I created the yellow one with the yellow trim, just keep on watching. So I use a 12 by 12 paper pad. A friend of mine sent me a whole bunch of pretty paper she was sharing with me, and I pulled it out of my stash. I'm going to cut off there, I think it's a 1/2 inch maybe, and I'm going to be using that strip with the little hole, you'll see later. Then I'm going to cut at 4 inches right there, and I'm going to use my giant cutter. What is this called, you guys? I forget. And then 9 inches in length. You can make it shorter if you want. You could adjust the size to your liking. This is the size that KatPaperLove shared on her live video. I'm gonna cut off a little piece here to make the bottom portion where the memory Dex card holes go. Anywho, let's chop it off. Where am I cutting? I should have wrote down like a script. Okay, 1.5. There we go. And then we're also gonna cut it down to, I'm cutting off a little end there because it's a little, the paper, I wanted to make it look nice. 4 inches. I'm gonna cut off 2 because I want it to be a little sturdy, and I'm also gonna take a 110-pound cardstock, and I'm also gonna cut it down the same size as well. It's a lot more sturdier, and this paper is actually really sturdy, the design paper by American Crafts, but I want it to be extra sturdy. So 4 inches by 1.5, and I'm gonna have 3 there. You can use chipboard, you can use whatever you like, and it's 9 by 4, right? Yes. So these are the pieces that you're going to need. Some glue. I'm gonna punch. No, I'm not. I'm going to glue. Just making sure which side I want it on. The hearts or the squiggly lines, and I think I go with the squiggly lines. Okay, put a little bit of glue on there, and before I add the other one, just because my punch doesn't punch through a lot of thick paper, so I'm going to punch now on both pieces, and then I'm going to glue the last piece, the third piece on. Tutorials, voiceovers, it's challenging for me. Add some glue on there of your choice, and I'm going to use some scoring tape. I think this is what I had on hand. I bought that scoring tape from when I went to the craft expo, but now I use the Dollar Tree ones, and it's perfect. And I'm just gonna get some double-sided adhesive. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. If hot glue is what you want to use hot glue. If it's just wet glue, use wet glue. Just use whatever you like. I think I'm gonna add, I don't know why I did that, but I guess that's the only sizes of double-sided adhesive I had, so I'm using what I have. I'm gonna cut off there. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want the tape to show, so I guess that's probably why I'm using the thinner tape. Yes, I think so. And I'm just gonna take off the backing, and I am gonna add a little bit of glue just so you can have a little bit of wiggle room, you know. When you don't do this, it's like you don't want it to stick when you're not ready. Okay, so I'm going to center it as possible, as best as possible. There we go. And yeah, so that looks good. And now I'm going to put some tape on the ends. Now, don't do my mistake. You're going to see my mistake in just a few minutes. Oh, look, I ran out of tape. So we're just going to use the thin one. All you need to do is put adhesive on one side, not both sides. Don't do what I'm doing right here. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, just one side. You'll see what I do on that left-hand side with the thinner score tape. And And I'm going to be messing around with this because it doesn't want to come off. Okay, so you see just one side, you guys. Just pick a side. One side is where you're going to glue down, and you're also going to put glue down on the bottom of where the memory Dex holds is. But you see how I made a mistake there? No. So we're going to remove the glue. I'm going to take some baby powder, and I'm going to put some baby powder on there to stop the stickiness. And I think you could use something else, but baby powder works great. Yes. And then we're going to fold it over, and then, you know, push it down, make sure it's on there well, and then the other side, layer it there, and then make sure it's good to go. You can use a little bone folder and varnish it. Words I'm using. And then what else? So this purse is a little bit higher than the other purse I showed you on my project share video / video response. So you can just adjust the measurements to make it whatever height, you know, you like. So I'm cutting this down. I think this is a 1/2 inch, guys. I don't know. But you're just gonna need a strip like that and cut it down and make a little loopy thing for the purse. Now, if you have brads, is that what it's called? Oh, is it brads? Maybe. You could put brads. You can do all the fancy things, but this is using no special tools, okay? Use what you have in your stash, and you're just going to glue the ends on the inside down. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm not going to be able to do this voiceover, but I put a little bit of too much hot glue on that one, so we just removed some. Turn it over, and you got your little loops for your straps of your purse. Stinking cute, right? This American craft paper is like super sturdy. Like, I love the feeling of the paper. Then I got this trim last year by Ada the Paper Treasury. She gifted some to me. So this little piece was annoying, so just, you know, trim that little bit off right there. And then you're going to take your whatever trim you like. I'm using this yellow trim because that's what I have, and this actually was perfect to for what I needed for. It was the perfect length, and I think I had a tiny bit, maybe like an inch worth of ribbon left over. And we're gonna put some glue, hot glue. I do like my hot glue. That hot glue actually broke, that glue gun, it broke. That's a long story. Should I tell you now? It's not really a long story. Well, next time. It broke, and yeah, so we're gonna remove some glue strings. And oh, for Christmas I got a really nice one though. Haven't even opened it. Can you believe that? It's the teal and pink one. Super cute with the fine tip. I love fine tip. It's like my favorite to work with. And there we go. We wrapped it over. I like that the paper is double-sided, so you don't see that it's not like white in the inside. Even though it's black and white, it still goes. It still goes. I like it. And then we're gonna add the trim on the bottom, and I'm gonna see where I want it. But don't do what I did. Like, I put it towards the edge of the purse. I should have just like wrapped it on the back. Like, I don't know why I glued it like this, but it's okay. You should have the ends meet at the back of the purse. I think I should have done it that way, not the way I'm doing it right now, but that's okay. It's all right. Still turned out cute. And put some hot glue again. Yes. And then wrap it around. See, this is what I'm saying. Why did I do that? But it's okay. You know, you live and you learn. I would just suggest don't do it that way. Okay? Yes. And then I think we're about done. You can embellish this as, you know, as you like. Whatever you like. Use whatever ribbon, trim, whatever you got. Use it. And I gifted these, I think, in some swaps or challenges last year. Little tiny bit, I used a lighter. Ooh, going fast here. And yeah, so then I'm going to put this super cute little sticker girl. She's adorbs, so we're going to use her up and stick her right in the center. You can add bows, charms, dangles, whatever you like. And this is how it turned out. I love the way it turned out. There's something, the double-sided, like, thing, tape is there, so I try to remove it a little bit because that was kind of annoying me, and you still see it, but not as bad as it was before. So this is how it's turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this process video. I'll check you guys later. Bye.